Hey guys, welcome back. So now here in this session, here once again we'll have to see this document posting, and from basic setting side, we have one more setting called tolerance group that I have already explained, but again it's time to explain practically certain logic in tolerance group. Meanwhile, there is an issue, there is an error that's taken place for this same tolerance group posted in the group. So let's have a look on that also. To F02 the TZI. This is the name of the company code. Yes. So no amount tolerance is entered for the company code CPGI. If I press enter, okay. So GL account 4000 does not exist. GL account, different GL account was there. I think 3000 was there. And then press enter. No, so that is just a warning message or what? So 1000 and 3000 is the rent account. Yes, now here the error is no tolerance rate entered for the company code. So what is the meaning of this error, guys? What we have to do? What is the solution of this error? At least some idea from anybody. Anyone?
We need to enter a maximum number of tolerance amount.
Maximum number of tolerance. It means do we need to create the tolerance amount or do we need to change anything in that setting?
We need to create, sir.
Need to create. CPGI. So first of all, let me check. So it is talking about tolerance amount, right? Go to OBA4 and check for this company code CPGI. It's already created. The tolerance group is already created, right? And here amount is also like maximum limit is given, guys. Right? Then what is the reason of issue? The reason of issue will be generally. So generally what happened? CPGI, look at here group code. Okay. Now the group code is like we have given the group ID also. So what's the next step, guys? If somebody has given this group ID, then what happened? Then this against this ID, we must have to assign the user ID OB57. OB57, we must have to assign the user ID, right? So if you assign the user ID, then only you will be able to proceed further, right? So why the candidate was getting error? There might be a chances that user ID is not assigned here against this tolerance group. Against which tolerance group? This tolerance group. This group. Or else, if it is assigned, then it is assigned against a different tolerance group. Say for example here CPGI. Okay. Let's suppose there is a tolerance group. One is CPGI for CPGI company code. Another tolerance group he has created. Let's suppose CPGH. Okay. So now here what is happening, guys? Two company codes are there, H and I. So for both company code, two different tolerance group has been created. So for CPGH, there might be a chances that he has assigned his user ID against this tolerance group. So I'll tell you guys, tolerance group means what? You against your user ID, you can assign only one tolerance group. So if you are going to assign this CPGS against your user ID, then what happens? Whenever you post a transaction for CPGI, system will throw error. So what is the solution for this? Right? This is what the major questions which has been asked by interviewer earlier, and here most of the people are going to be failed. So that is the reason to give a separate session on this. I'll tell you. But right now, what is the solution for such kind of error, guys? For this kind of error here, no tolerance amount entered. So here tolerance group is created, amount is already given. Tolerance group is already created and amount is also given. But still the error is there because the user ID is either not assigned here, or else if it is assigned, then maybe a different tolerance group is given. So now here what happened? Whenever the user is trying to post a transactions, system is going to check that what about this tolerance group CPGI? Is it like the user ID is assigned against this tolerance group or not? So either it is not assigned, the user ID is not assigned, and if it is assigned also, then it is assigned against a different, it is assigned against a a different tolerance group. That is why the error was there. Okay. So better solution is either the user ID must be assigned against this group, that is the one, or else delete this, or no need to delete, even like you can copy and you just do one thing, create a blank tolerance group also. Okay. So blank tolerance group is what, guys? Blank tolerance group. So, and here this one, if you want to keep, you can keep also, or else you can remove also. I'm going to remove this and I'll keep the blank tolerance group. Which blank tolerance group, guys? The PPGI here, now it is fine, and tolerance group become blank. So what is the benefit? Now no need to assign the user ID. Why? Because blank tolerance group by default it will be available for all the user ID who is trying to post the transactions for CPGI. Every user ID, even though this company code belongs to one of my student, right? But here now look at here, I am trying to post the transactions. So now here, now system will allow me to proceed further. So let's have a look. So here I have given an amount and say for example GL account here, a different GL account, bank account maybe. So 1000 and press enter. Yes. Now look at here. System is allowing me to proceed further. If I go for simulate, I can simulate, and if I save, it is going to be saved. Okay. So I won't save anyway, that belongs to one of my students, so he is going to. So now generally the tolerance group related error is solved, right? So again, what is the logic that we'll discuss in details? That's what I have to explain here. even though we are in document posting, but that itself we are going to discuss. So now here, tolerance group, what is the use of tolerance group, guys? That is already given. Some explanations are given for tolerance group. Tolerance group is going to control, certain control is there, guys, right? So it is having control on whatever transaction amount is there on that. Discount, whatever the discount related controls are also there here in tolerance group. So I'll tell you guys, discount related control is not possible to test right now. Okay, that is possible only if we proceed further. When I go for account payable topic, when we create certain terms of payment, there we are having discount related scenario. At that point of time it can be tested. But right now what happened, guys, at least the major important thing is like, okay, amount related restrictions can be applied with the help of tolerance group. The question is how, right? How and what is the use? So very simple, guys. Now here, tolerance group. So for me, I think I have also created blank tolerance group TM08. Look at here, and I have given a restrictions. Now look at here, we're having two fields here, right? Okay, these two only we are going to test it. This differences and all, it is not possible here. JV posting, no JV posting, guys. In account payable, account receivable, you can test it. But anyway, the basic, once the concept is clear, guys, everything's are going to be very simple. So first of all, let's have a look and what question can be asked by people from tolerance group, that also I'll let you know. See, when you talk about the configurations, it's a matter of just 2 minutes, right, or 3 minutes. On tolerance group, if anybody is going to give the lecture, how much time? Hardly 5 minutes. Tolerance group will be completed, right? When the people are asking the questions, then the people, in the sense students, uh, started thinking, oh my god, what is this question, because they're not able to understand, right? So now here, so first of all, amount related restrictions, guys. Now, so we have, like, let's suppose I'm going to give restrictions of 2000 here and save it. So what will happen now if I post the transactions at just 02, and here not CPGI, CPGI means that is already solved. So the company code TM08, my GL account, and press enter. And here I'm trying to give an amount worth of 5000. Give here this posting key, credit, and bank GL, and press enter. So look at here, you may only post a document up to 2000. Pretty simple, guys. Clearly SAP is giving you a hint that you can post a transactions up to 2000. Why? Because in tolerance group I have given a restrictions worth of 2000. So amount related restrictions, easily it's like very simple to understand. Here we have two fields. 2000 I have given here, okay, under per document. So we have seen SAP is throwing message here. You may enter, you may post a document up to 2000 only, right? What about this one, guys? Amount per open item. So this is for customer vendor line item, guys. Okay. See, this is for JV. JV means GL to GL entry. Okay. GL to GL. And customer vendor. Open item means what? That is for customer vendor item. Like, let's suppose vendor to GL. See, what is the example I'll tell you. Now, when I say GL to GL, just do one thing. Okay. Here just cut and bring here. GL to GL. What is the example of GL to GL, guys? Let's suppose rent account debit, bank account also debit. Okay, so this is JV, GL to GL entry. Rent is one GL, bank is another GL, right? Likewise, we are having, say for example, audit fee account debit, bank account credit. This is also GL to GL. Audit fee, one GL, bank account, another GL, right? Likewise, multiple other examples, salary account, debit, bank account, credit, fuel expenses, debit, bank account, credit, or any such kind of transactions where there is involvement of two GL accounts only, right? So here, two GL accounts means what is happening, guys? So now, so in that case, what happened, guys? So this is called GL to GL entry. And for GL to GL entry, where is the control, guys? Amount related control. As I told you, in tolerance group, we are having this one per document, right? Per document. So this is for JV, in the sense GL to GL entry. For this one, for JV posting, if any restrictions are required that, okay, any JV cannot be posted of more than 5,000 or 2,000 or 10,000. I'm quoting small example here, but in real time, it's not like 5,000, 2,000. Of course, in real time, a big amount will be there, right? So if you are able to understand the concepts and all, no matter whichever amount client requests, we can specify in tolerance group, right? Now, then we are having vendor related transactions or customer related transactions. Let's have a look on the, this one. One example here related to vendor. So here, let's suppose there is a vendor called some ABC builder, okay, private limited. So this account is going to be, okay. So now let's suppose, so this ABC builder, this is the name of a vendor, okay. This is the name of a vendor which has given, like, let's suppose whatever the corporate office of Tata Motor is there, they have taken on lease from this builder. There are multiple builders. What happened, guys? They construct certain premises and they are giving, on rent or lease to the big organizations and all. And every month they are going to get certain amount, and that's a huge amount, guys. It's not a small amount. So generally, what happened? This ABC builder, every month, ABC builder is going to send an invoice. Which invoice, guys? A rent related invoice, right? So when we receive the invoice from, what do you say, this one, from vendor, then invoice must be posted here into SAP. What is the accounting entry, guys? Someone tell me.
Debit purchase, credit vendor.
Okay. So now this vendor is going to be credited, and debit purchase in the sense like rent. So rent itself, rent account itself is going to be debited. Okay. Rent account is going to be debited. This is what. So look at here. This ABC builder, this is not a GL. We have to set up this one as a vendor account. Vendor account, or it is called vendor master. The way GL account is a master data, I told you guys, GL account means once we have created rent account, it can be used multiple times, several times, right? So that is why it is called master data. Master data means one time setup, and after that it can be used lifelong, right? So even this ABC builder is there. For ABC builder, what is happening, guys? Now we have to create a vendor master. Again, Most of you are not able to visualize vendor master and all because account payable is not started yet. Don't worry, in details like multiple session will be there and very unique scenarios also will be there, which is going to make you unique compared to all the people in the market, right? So again, separate session will be there and multiple session will be there, that we'll discuss later. So right now I'm just explaining this tolerance group, that is why I'm giving this example. So here ABC builder is going to be credited and rent account is getting debited. So ABC builder, what is happening guys? Every month this guy is going to send the invoice, or every month maybe multiple invoices going to be sent by ABC builder because they have given multiple premises to Tata Motor on rent. Let's suppose certain open space they have given to store the whatever the vehicles are there is going to be stored over there. So say for example we are receiving multiple invoices. So what happened? ABC builder. So now here ABC builder means, first of all, what negotiation has been done by done from ABC builder, in the sense like what should be there, like when we have to make the payment after 30 days or after 45 days or after 15 days from the invoice, right? So that is called terms of payment. So if we have an agreement that okay, once the so the payment is going to be made after 15 days, it means if the invoice is posted like let's suppose on this date, okay, so payment is going to be made after 15 days. So 15 days will be added in this date. Then what is happening? Whatever this invoice is posted, that is going to be due after 15 days. Okay. So how SAP will come to know that we have a discussions for 15 days only with this vendor? So in SAP we are having an option called terms of payment that will be created, and that is going to be assigned to the ABC Builder Limited against its vendor master, against its master data. So there is huge of master data guys, and multiple other things, multiple other informations are also going to be stored on the master data, like let's suppose bank account details, payment terms details, payment method details, sort key, and even others. Okay, so a master data need to be created for this one also. So now here when vendor to GL account, so here this is the vendor master and this is the GL master. In account payable, whenever vendor related transactions are there, one side vendor will be there, other side GL will be there. So this is the vendor account and this is the GL account. So now here what happened, when you post any transactions for this kind of transactions, vendor related transactions, these are going to be posted in the form of open item. Open item. Why it is open item guys? The reason behind is it is going to be posted in the form of open item because let's suppose we have posted this invoice. But what about the payment? Is it made? No, it is not made. Payment is not made yet. So this invoice is going to be posted. It will be there in SAP in the form of open item only. And when it is going to be closed guys, once we post the payment, then this open item is going to be closed. This is the concept. Okay. Now, as I told you guys that practically we can see later, don't worry, because account payable I have not explained yet. So open item, if client says that okay, there should be some restrictions whenever somebody is going to post the open item, right? So the restrictions can be applied, like they cannot post an open item more than worth of 5,000. So open item in the sense customer and vendors, whatever customer and vendors related transactions are getting posted, that is called here open item account. It means here if you give, let's suppose, any restrictions, then what is happening? This restriction is applicable on customer or vendor related, in the sense open item related things. So open item is account payable, account receivable. Now and here 2000 I have given, so GL to GL, in the sense JV posting. During JV posting, like let's suppose we have used F-02, right? Now here if I give in current what is a company code, it is not possible to show you guys because I have not performed any what is say account payable related setting for this company code, but I'll just do one thing. I'm having, let's suppose, here another company code called 40. Let me do one thing. Just give me a second. So this TM30, I'll just show you for this one. Look at here. If I make here 2000 and here 5000, okay, and then I'll save it. So this is a company code TM30 which is already created, and in this company code I have done lots of configurations. Okay, guys, I'm testing in TM30 doesn't mean that you also started testing in TM30. You don't perform testing against this company code and all. Don't make any GL or vendors and all, because this is being used for a different batch. Okay, so now here for TM30 I can show you. Let's suppose go to F-02. So here, so this is JV posting, debit rent, press enter. Have I given here? Okay, now I forgotten to change the company code. PM30 and rent account. So here what is happening, guys, during JV posting, still it is not showing error. Okay, not showing because amount we have not entered yet. Now I'm going to enter the amount and GL account and then press enter. Look at here, the error is there. So this is JV posting in the sense like GL to GL entry. So first GL I have given, right? When I proceed, when I go further and when I give the second GL, meanwhile SAP I check the amount, that 5000, and here what is happening, guys, for JV posting in the sense JV document per document means that is for JV only. So here we have given 2000 only. Now for account payable, account receivable in the sense open item are going to be posted. So here we have given 5000 restrictions. Say for example, okay, I'll go for here F-43. Okay, or else we are having generally what happened, guys, later on we are going to use enjoy transaction code FB60. So that also, that is going to be used. Just use FB60 itself for vendor invoice posting. Okay, so this is TM30. Now here, what is the vendor I have created? Let me check here. Yes, this is the vendor master I have created. Now here what happened, guys? So for this vendor, in the sense this is going to be posted in the form of open item. Okay, open item means how you guys will come to know open item. What is this open item? That I think some of you might be knowing also. If I go to FBL1N, not FB, first of all you go to FBL3N. 3N. So GL balances /N, GL balance, make it 4000, and say for example for TM30 itself I'm going to multiple transactions I might have posted. So look at here, several transactions I have posted, but here what is happening, guys? Look at here, a green color, this kind of symbol is there, right? So this is like a normal item, but when you go for FBL1N, maybe for this company code I might have posted certain open item will be there. Let me check. Yes, one invoice is already posted. This is open item, red color. This is open item. Why it is open, guys? So only invoice is posted, but the payment is not posted yet. Once the payment is posted, then what will happen, guys? Then this red color is going to be converted into green color. Now here, if I click all item, then what happened? Against this vendor I have posted multiple item. So this one, red one, is open item, and these all are cleared. Green means cleared. Okay, so open item related transactions against vendor, of course, whatever invoice is getting posted, that is open item. Even against customer, this is open item. So here what happened? SAP is saying that the 5000 restrictions we have given, so this restriction is applicable for amount for open item account, right? So now here, if you post any transactions for vendor master, let's suppose worth of 7,000. So this is open item account actually. And let's suppose rent related GL I'm going to give here. And here 7,000. Press enter. Let's see. So you may only enter the amount up to 5,000, right? Here SAP is not saying 2,000. Why? Because for vendor invoice posting, since this is going to be posted in the form of open item, so what happened guys, system is going to check here, okay, what is the restrictions for open item? So it is 5,000, right? So that is why if you have entered amount more than 5,000, then system has thrown error. Why? Because system is checking here, right? So this is what the difference. Most of the people, what happen guys, most of the time they'll simply give unlimited item, in the sense like, let's suppose here they have given this amount, okay, but the question is, what is the logic we are having? I've seen like earlier, this is just simple question itself. See, interviewer is not going to ask the question as per your convenient and all, right? They are free to ask anything. And if you have to become a consultant, you cannot ignore anything and all. Nothing is small, right? Questions from basic setting can be a reason of your rejections. Even though you have given a very good response on, let's suppose, some unique topic and all, and if you have made a very silly mistake in such kind of topic and all, that is called blunder, right? That is not acceptable. So here people are giving unlimited, right? But the question is, what is the logic? So yes, this is the logic. Here, if we give any restrictions, this is applicable on JB posting. If you give any restrictions, amount restrictions here, this is going to be applicable on customer vendor, in the sense open item. And percentage related things, again, when I create the terms of payment, automatically you guys, somebody can give here 2%, 3%, 5%, and later on you can test it very easily. Okay, you guys are going to be expert of these things, don't worry. So this is what the use of tolerance group guys, in terms of amount related restrictions we can apply here with the help of tolerance group, for JB posting separately, for open item transaction posting separately. Now this is just the one part. Okay, I'll restore again. Let's suppose press enter. Okay, and save it. So now I have tested, and again I have restored this. So this is what the logic guys. Again come back, and mine is PM08. Sorry, here PM08. Okay, so this is a blank tolerance group. Now I'll make it unlimited analysis. This is a blank tolerance group, isn't it? Blank tolerance group, and it is applicable for every user ID. No need to assign blank tolerance group against the user ID, right? So blank tolerance group by default is a default tolerance group for every user ID. Okay. What about in real time? Right? In real time, what happened, guys? Most likely, client will tell you that I need the tolerance group. I need the tolerance group. Okay. Let's suppose TZ1 for Tata Motor. Okay, and restrictions means here we have given amount, like amount related restrictions. Here let's suppose amount related restrictions, in the sense 5K. Okay. No. Then what happened? So generally there is another challenge. So this is for Tata Motor. Now what happened? Remove this blank tolerance group and create TZ1 PM08 And here, say for example, anyone is having any question? 5, yeah, 5%. Let's suppose 10 and 10. This one I have created for Tata Motor. TG1 is already there. Where is TG1? Let me check. TG1. PM08. It is already there. So it is already there, and here I'm going to give a restrictions. Let's suppose here for JB 2000 and for customer vendor 5000. It's okay. So now here TG1, or here also I'll give 5000 and for customer vendor also 5000. It's okay now. So this is I have created for Tata Motor. Now what happened, guys? No blank tolerance group here. So it means now what happened? I have to do one thing. Then I have to assign, go to OB 57. Even in previous session also, when I was explaining the tolerance group, this logic is already explained, right? You guys can watch that video also, because again a complete explanations I've given. Right now I'm just showing practically here. So now here what is happening? My user ID will be assigned against TZ1. So I have, let's suppose, TG1 and TG2, two tolerance group for Tata Motor. Okay, and here that's 50k is the limit. Okay, or not 50k, it is unlimited. Unlimited. And here 5k worth of it means like for one tolerance group we have given a limit worth of 5k. In the sense transaction can be posted up to this much only, and for TG2 even it is 5k or more than 5k, whichever transactions are there, it can be posted for this tolerance group. Certain user ID, certain user in the sense like certain user means, let's suppose these users are assigned against this tolerance group, so these people will be having restrictions for this amount, and these two user ID is assigned against this tolerance group, so this user ID can be able to post the transactions up to any amount. This is what the logic, guys. Here there is no problem, guys. Now here where is the problem? The problem is say for example, now Tata Steel also came into picture. It means whoever this ABCD user IDs are there, right? These users are responsible to post our transactions for multiple company code, right? So now, right now they are posting a transactions for Tata Motor. At the same time, if they want to post a transactions for Tata Steel, then what will happen? The same user, let's suppose my user ID itself, I am going to post, okay. So here I have created TG1, Tata Motor, for Tata Motor. Now you just do one thing. Have I created like for Tata Steel TS08? Yes. You just do one thing. Copy this TS08 and make it like, let's suppose, TS1. Here again, I'm going to give 8,000 and 8,000. Save it, and blank tolerance group I'm going to TS, not TS01, TS08, right? It's here, TS08. I'm going to delete. So now what is happening, guys? So say for example, just one example itself I'm putting. So a tolerance group I have given for TM08 for ground level, in the sense associate level people, okay, TG1, and here let's suppose TS1 I have created for Tata Steel, right? And here I have given restrictions for ground level people, means here Tata Motor says that okay, my ground level in the sense like associate, associate level not consultant, end users. So those people in the sense hierarchy is there, right? So now here associate people will be able to post an invoice worth of 5k only, or transactions worth of 5k. Tata Motor says that my associate level, people will be able to post for this company code worth of 8k. It's okay. We have created another tolerance group. So here the problem is, let's suppose these user IDs are responsible to post the transactions for Tata Motor also and Tata Steel also, right? Now I can use my user ID itself. So I am able to post a transactions here. Go to somebody, I think, has unmuted the audio, guys. It is creating noise. I think it was from your side. So whenever you guys are joining, just check like whether your audio is unmuted or muted, because if it is unmuted, you don't realize, but here what happens, certain noise, small still, but it comes. Okay, or is even if your family, like somebody is talking to something and all, then what happened? That also will be audible. So be on mute. Whenever you have questions, you can unmute the audio, you can ask the questions. Chalo. So what I said here, I have created a tolerance group TG1 for Tata Motor and TS1 for Tata Steel. It's okay. My user ID, I'm going to post a transactions for Tata Motor with the help of my user ID. Give it this one. And Tata Motor means TM08 I have created, guys, for you people. So again 4000. And here JV posting, I have given restrictions for the 5000 only. So equal or less than 5000 is applicable. It means that is acceptable by system. If I give 5000 here and say for example posting give 50, GL account 1000 and press enter. So look at here, system is allowing me to proceed further. Why? Because a tolerance group which I have created for Tata Motor, in that I have given a limit worth of 5000 here, right? That is why I am able to post the transactions. Here also I can give 5000, right? You can simulate and save it. I am able to post the transactions, right? Document number 1002. Why 1002, guys? Why not 3? Why not 1? Someone just tell me.
So already we posted 1002.
How SAP came to know that it must be 1002 only?
Number ends plus 1. That.
NR status plus 1.
Yeah.
Yes. That is what you have to say. NR status plus 1, right? So NR status plus 1 means it got generated 1002. It means definitely NR status was 1001. System will add 1 in that. So NR status plus 1. So that is why 1002. So now you can say, if somebody say why it is 1002, you have to say that definitely it means 1002. If 1002 got generated, it means NR status in the sense numbering status was updated with a number called 1001, right? So whenever a document is getting posted, system will use this NR status plus 1. So since 1001 was updated, so 1001 plus 1 is 1002. This is how a logical answer you have to give. Okay, you have to show that yes, you are, you must be speaking like a consultant, right? Okay, so this is posted here for Tata Motor. Now the same user ID in the sense same user is responsible to post event transactions for Tata Steel also. Then what will happen, guys? For Tata Steel, when I'm trying to post, say for example, TS08. For Tata Steel, I'm going to post the transactions. 4000 and press enter. So look at here. No amount tolerance range enter for company code TS08. Press enter. This is just a warning message. And now I'm going to give even 5000. 50 and again bank GL. So look at here. This is tolerance related issues are there. Why? I have given the amount worth of 5000. Whereas this tolerance limit for Tata Steel, for Tata Motor 5000 I have given. For Tata Steel I have given 8000. So for Tata Steel, what is happening, guys? TS1 and TS08. 8000 I have given. Still SAP is throwing error that you cannot post the transactions and tolerance related issues. So what is the solution, guys? Why this error is taking place? Anyone can say something? This is very simple, guys. So why this restriction is there? Why this error is there? So I have created a tolerance group TG1 for Tata Motor and my user ID is assigned here against TG1 itself, right? So when my user ID is trying to post a transactions, SAP is going to check, okay, what about my user ID? Is there any tolerance group is given here? Yes, TG1 is given. So now SAP is going to check for Tata Motor. What about for Tata Motor? It is TG1 is tolerance group we have created, but for Tata Steel we have created TS1, right? So SAP says that no, the restrictions for your user ID is TG1 only. So you can post the transactions for this TG1 tolerance group. You cannot post the transactions for TS1. And I told that one user ID supposed to like one user ID should be able to post the transaction against multiple company code. So what is the solution? The solution is here TG1 and TM08 Tata Motor. For Tata Steel also, when you create the tolerance group, give the same code TG1 and company code TS08. But here amount can be increased and decreased, there is no problem. For TM08 5000, for TS08 8000. Again the same TG1 can be created for Tata Chemical also, and here you can give restrictions for 10k. So amount can be differ. But what is happening, guys? Keep the tolerance group for all ground level people. TG1, TG1, TG1 for Tata Motor also, Tata Steel also, Tata Chemical also. Amount limit can be changed. For Tata Motor 5k, for Tata Steel 8k. So look at here. For Tata Steel 8k I have given, but the group is TS1. So you just do one thing. Now you copy and you make it TG1 and save it and delete this TS1. Delete this TS1. This one I'm going to delete. So now what is happening, guys? For Tata Steel also I have created TG1 and Tata Steel company code TS08. So look at here TS08. And for Tata Motor, what I have created, the group code I have given TG1 itself, but the company code is TM08. So look at here for Tata Motor, a different amount limit I have given, that is 5000, and Tata Steel I have given a different amount limit, that is 8000. So amount, if the company codes are having conflict in terms of this amount limit, it's okay. SAP says that yes, you are free to specify whichever amount you want. But here ultimately the group code must be same if you want that one user should be able to post a transactions for multiple company code. So here what is the benefit, guys? The benefit is now this one for Tata Motor also TG1, Tata Steel also TG1, Tata Chemical also TG1, and against my user ID, what is there, guys? Against my user ID, which tolerance group I have assigned? TG1. So now I'll be able to post a transactions for Tata Motor also, Tata Steel also, and Tata Chemical also. Okay. Now look at here, guys. a tolerance group, one simple topic, how much confusion is there? Right? So if somebody is going to explain in detail, of course, some confusions are going to be created, but I'll tell you guys, this is how you guys are going to become a consultant. Or is simply learning the how to configure this tolerance group, how to configure posting period variant, or how to configure. This is already available free of cost on YouTube, on multiple other sources, right? So what is the benefit? If you have to learn how to, then no need to join the many classes and all. You can watch the YouTube video. Here faculty means we have to explain the logic, right? Now, so now what is happening, guys? For every company code, the same code supposed to be given. So what is happening? Against my user ID, I have assigned TG1. It means now I'll be able to post transactions for Tata Motor also, Tata Steel also, Tata Chemical also, and any such kind of other company codes are also created for those company code. It means one user can post a transaction against multiple company code. In that case, what is happening, guys? The group code must be same. And amount related restrictions, it could be different for Tata Motor 5k, for Tata Steel 8k. So now let's have a look. If we talk about, say for example, for Tata Motor I've given 5k, for Tata Motor. So if I post a transactions here for Tata Motor worth of 6,000, then system will throw error. You may enter only worth of 5,000. For Tata Motor, we are having restrictions worth of 5,000. So if I post a transaction till 5,000, system will allow. Right here, there is no error. System is allowing. Okay, till 5k. On 6k, error was there. But if you go for Tata Steel, then what is happening, guys? Same user ID will be able to post for Tata Steel. The amount range is more. If you give here for Tata Steel, let's suppose 7,000 also or 7,500 also. So amount limit I have given for Tata Steel, that is 8,000. So 7,500 is smaller only, right? So press enter. Now look at here, SAP is allowing here for Tata Steel. For Tata Steel, what I have given, guys. Okay. And I click on simulate. Okay, I came on the next. But anyway, it is 7,500 is being allowed. Why? Because for Tata Steel, I have given a restriction till 8,000. So if I increase the amount from 8,000, then only if I make it 8,001, then only system will throw error. This is the GL code. System will throw error because our restrictions for Tata Steel is 8,000. So amount related things, right? The company code to company code may have a conflict between this amount. Tata Motor says that my associate people cannot post a transactions which is more than 5,000. But Tata Steel says that no. For us, they can post a transactions worth of 8,000. So it's okay. SAP says that you are free to give any amount company code wise. Okay. But keep the group ID same so that when we assign this TG1 against my user ID, I'll be able to post transactions for every company code. So if anybody asks, like let's suppose I'm having 2 company code or 3 company codes, right? 3 company codes, and I want that one user ID should be able to post the transaction against all the company code, right? So here I have created different tolerance group for all 3 company code. So the challenges are like I can assign only one tolerance group against this user ID. Let's suppose here I have created tolerance group A, here tolerance group B, and tolerance group C. So you can assign any one only. So if I assign A, then what happened? I got a restrictions for Tata Motor only, right? When I post a transactions for Tata Steel, a different tolerance group B is there, and which is not assigned here. You can assign only one tolerance group against user ID. So there will be a problem. So the question is that how as a consultant, you provide us the solution so that one user ID will be able to post the transactions against multiple company code. You have to say it's pretty simple. Why to create different tolerance group ID or code? You keep same code for all company code. Okay, you keep the same code for all company code. However, amount related restrictions can be like we can enter a different amount for all three company code, but keep the same code here. So here the benefit is this A is assigned here. Now it means this user ID will be able to post the transactions for Tata Motor, Tata Steel and Tata Chemical, every company code. If you give a same code here, so there is no any problem. If we have given the same code, still look at here, different amount we can give for all three company code. Okay, so this is what the logic, guys. When somebody says that I'm having multiple company code and I want like one user ID should be able to post the transaction against all the company code, then is it possible? You have to say yes, it is possible. Tolerance group, when we have to set up the tolerance group, then what happened? Better to create the same. When we give a group ID, better to give the same group ID for every company code. However, amount related restrictions can be different. There won't be any problem in that. But give the group ID same. This is how one user ID will be able to post the transaction against multiple company code. I know, guys, still some of you might be having some confusions, but as I said, like practice only is going to make you people perfect. Keep on watching this video. Of course, you'll be able to understand the logic. Very simple logic is there, guys. But the thing is, like, I have to explain at this level because now gone are the days where the people were asking very simple questions and all. Very simple questions were not there when I was giving my interview. I'm talking about 14 years back. At that point of time, also simple questions were not there, right? At that point of time, also people were giving scenario itself. And right now, the competitions are more. But again, the number of opportunities are also more in the market. Earlier, than what do you say, requirement for less, so number of candidates are also less, right? So competitions means if you talk about the ratio, right? Earlier also same, right now also same ratio, like for the number of opportunity and number of candidates. So it will be like if you calculate the ratio and percentage, earlier also whatever was there the same, right now also it will be same only, right? And of course competitions will be there. Multiple people are doing these courses. So basic learning means nothing will happen. Basic means it's available free of cost on YouTube and all, right? That is why. And scenario, if I have to explain, it will take too much time, right? Okay, so this is all about this tolerance group, guys. Hope you are able to understand the logic for this tolerance group. Here I have shown practically also. So that's all in this session, and that's all for today.